What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another Tottenham update video to bring to you today. And let's start off with Jose Mourinho's backroom staff, the tactical analyst, Ricardo Formosinho. Is that
Formosinho?
Formosinho, is that how you pronounce it? He will be leaving at the end of the season, and it is widely reported, or not widely reported, Jose has stated that a Tottenham legend or someone who used to be involved with the club will be taking over that role.
It's specifically someone connected with the history of the club. That's what he said.
So on Twitter, I think Daily Hotspur said that they're expecting it to be Ledley King. I've seen other reports saying that it's going to be Robbie Keane. Anyone else on your mind that I think it could be?
There's rumours, murmurs, it could be Ryan Mason. I don't think it was Daily Hotspur. I think it was a Football Insider who said Ledley King is a potential. Who knows? Nothing's confirmed at the moment, but someone who's deeply connected with Spurs is going to join as assistant. So I wonder, could Stefan Freund coming back? I wouldn't mind that, him jumping around the touchline again. That was jokes. I loved it when Stefan Freund was there. But I wonder who it could be. I do wonder. I reckon if I was to put money on it, who would I put money on? Mate, I think maybe Mason, just because he's at the club already. I don't know.
I would go for Robbie Keane. I really would. Keane. I think I mentioned to you earlier, but when he made those comments about Daniel Levy, it just, when I heard that Robbie Keane link, it just all made sense a bit, because it's been like, Daniel Levy licking Daniel Levy's ass, saying about what a great manager Jose Mourinho is as well. So I think it's going to be Robbie Keane, and he's had that role at Middlesbrough and Ireland as well.
They've both been sacked. Yeah, they've both been sacked.
Maybe Johnny Woodgate
hasn't. Yeah, then maybe Woodgate. He's been manager. I don't know. It's a tough look. I love Robbie Keane. Absolutely love him. He's my favourite player from when I was growing up at Spurs. I adore him. But whether has a good enough tactical mind to be our assistant manager, taking over from someone who's about to be head coach somewhere, Formosinho. That's why he's leaving. He's leaving to be head coach. So.
Do you know where?
And no one's confirmed where it is. Apparently that's where it is. That's what he's doing. So I don't know. I don't know if Keane is required. I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he is a great tactical mind, and I'm just judging him. But I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you knew he was very smart on the football pitch.
He was a very clever player. That's true. He played more. I felt like he's a player who played very much on instinct rather than tactical now. So I don't know. Look, it remains to be seen. Sometimes on the pitch, you're different to when you are off the pitch, analysing the game. So, look, we don't know. So I'm going to go for Robbie Keane. Who are you going for? I'm going to go for Ledley King. Ledley, go on, Ledley.
All right.
But let us know in the comments. Who do you think it could be? Maybe we're missing out someone. We don't really know who it could be. But we're looking. I would love to see some of your suggestions. Maybe there's someone from left field we haven't thought about. Let us know. All
right, let us know. But let's move on to what looked like could be our first proper signing of the summer, Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg. It came out last week that Everton were actually the front runners, bidding more than us, 25 million.
Apparently that's not true though, according to some other sources.
Yeah, as I was about to say, it looks like that's going to be completely false. But anyway, Hojbjerg has... I think it's also to believe that he would much prefer a move to us than Everton anyway.
That has been more reported, I think, from more reliable sources, that he definitely prefers a move to Spurs than Everton.
Yeah, exactly. So the last one that did that was Moussa Sissoko, so that turned out well, didn't it?
Eventually it did.
Yeah, eventually. But Hojbjerg, he's been liking tweets on Twitter, saying that he is going to join Spurs and how he wants the Spurs move. So it looks like it's one that's actually going to happen.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's definitely, he's got 1 year left of his contract. It looks like this one should go over the line. I think the whole Everton thing was probably a nudge by Southampton to kind of push Spurs over the edge. Apparently they want to keep the Walker-Peters and the Hojbjerg deal separate. They don't want it to be entangled. They don't want any like Walker-Peters included in the deal or anything. They just want to keep it two separate deals. I don't know why. I mean, it's up to them, I guess. But Hojbjerg, I think it's going to be a good deal for us. I think. Look, maybe there are players who might be more suited, like Wilfred Indeed or Zakaria from Mönchengladbach. They're just going to cost more money, and we can't afford that at the moment. I think Hojbjerg is a good option for the time being. And he's a player who could develop into something better. That's the thing as well.
He's still young as well.
Exactly.
He's only about 23, 24 years old.
Exactly.
And the thing is with Hojbjerg, I feel like it's a very similar signing to when we signed Palacios. We need... Yeah, but I think the Palacios signing was how desperately we needed that player at that time. And he came in and nobody thought he was like a world beater or anything. It's a bit similar to Hojbjerg, but he came in and did the exact job that we needed at the time.
Yeah.
And he was a revelation for us at the time. Mm-hmm. And I think Hojbjerg can do something similar.
Exactly. I think Hojbjerg can be a good option, really good option. Whether it's short term, long term, I just think Hojbjerg at the moment, he could. I know he's at a certain level at the moment, but I think he could become better, a lot better once he joins the Jose Mourinho coaching stuff. Once he's coached in a certain way, I think he has a lot of potential to be better than he is. So I think at the moment he's playing at a decent level at Southampton, but I think he's played for Bayern. Game from the Bayern Munich Academy, and he's become captain at Southampton at such a young age. It shows leadership qualities as well. So I'm looking forward to him joining.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, we got Japhet Tanganga. He's rumoured, strongly rumoured to be imminently signing a new deal. It's crazy that his deal that he's currently on is only £1,000 a week.
Yeah, but he's so young.
Yeah.
He's only just broken to the team, so it's not too much of a surprise. But yeah, I think he deserves a new deal. I think apparently he rejected a 15 grand a week contract. He wanted more, which with some of the deals, probably some other youngsters were on. It's probably no surprise. So I don't know what we're going to agree to, but yeah, give him a new deal. Sign him up. I think he's a good youngster. Obviously, he's shown he has a lot of potential, and I think it's a good signing for us to sign him up.
Definitely, and I genuinely think that we actually don't need another centre back. It's not. I don't think it's our urgent concern. We need to have CDM, right back, those two positions, and sub striker. Those three positions, I think,
probably more
are more pressing. I don't think centre back is too pressing for us.
I agree with you. I think centre back this season has. Look, the defense hasn't had a good season, that's for sure. But I really think there's other factors contributing to exactly. I think the personnel we have at centre back is pretty good, and I don't think we require major investment there. If we want to sign maybe a Nathan Ake or whatnot, I wouldn't be against it.
Man City looks like.
Is that what they're saying? That's a decent signing for them. They need a centre back, but I think I agree with you. I don't think it's our most pressing issue, centre back. We've got some good quality there for the time being.
Have you heard about this new regeneration of the whole area now?
Well, that was always the original plans, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's actually starting now, is it?
Yeah. Apparently, they've put new plans together, and that was made public during the last week. So if you want to look at those plans, I think it's been all over Twitter and all over social media.
And Alistair Gold tweeted out.
Yeah, exactly. So go check out those. I'm sure Chris Cowland will be bringing you minute by minute updates of what happens over there. But
each brick of the what's it called, the wall climbing, each brick he'll put it up.
So the regeneration of the area is about to be taking place. So that's more good news and more building work going on around Tottenham. But what I really want to talk about is the news about the Premier League, and the dates have been set for the start of the Premier League and the end of the Premier League. I think it runs from September the 12th to May the 22nd, May 23rd, around 23rd, my birthday time.
Day after my birthday will be the last game of the season.
Look, day after your birthday, the year ends in one.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Come on, it's got to be something. Mourinho's second season. Surely we're going to win something. I think it's good for us. There's a very short turnaround. I think because we're building good momentum going to the end of the season. I think that the fact that we're really only going to have a 3-week break maybe from the end of the season on Sunday till maybe the first pre-season game. So it's really, really short turnaround. It will be good for Mourinho to get stuck in. He was also Mourinho, as opposed to the teams still in the Champions League and Europa League, which I think is most of the teams still above us. I think Wolves, United, City. Chelsea also, I know they've only got one leg to play, but they're all still in Europe, so they're going to have a lot less time to recover and have a pre-season, so it could benefit Mourinho there, have that extra time with the squad.
It all depends if we finish 6th or 7th, really.
Yeah, that's true. That's very right. That's very good point. If we finish 6th, hopefully we'll have that. So I think the momentum going into next season is so important because of such a short turnaround can really make an effect on our season going into the start of the season. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be very congested because the whole month of August has obviously been cut out. Well, the first 6 weeks of the season really being cut out, but we're still ending the season at the same time. So
are we saying we're ending it a bit like a week or two later on?
No, I've ended the season on my birthday before. So it's pretty much the same time.
Must have been a tiring season for you.
Yeah, it was very tiring. Well, look, So it's very similar to when it usually ends, 23rd of May. Sometimes it can end a bit earlier, like 12th or something, but it's around that time. So it's going to be very congested, I feel, which I don't know will be a good thing or bad thing, but it's going to be more football,
Well, if this fixture congestion at the back end of this season is anything to go by, then it could be good for us, because we all feel the worst. Like a game every 3 or 4 days, we've played the same lineup and won every game.
Yeah, true. I don't know if we could do that for a whole season, but I think maybe given a few signings, maybe we can. Maybe we could get some good quality players in there when we start rotating, and it could be good for us. I'm excited because I think the squad is in a good place at the moment. Mourinho also confirmed in his press conference that we're not going to be letting go of any top talent, or we're not relying on it. And so I'm looking forward to what we can achieve under Jose. It's good to have some positivity around, because after the Sheffield game, it was very, very hard to see any positives. And as you said after that game, I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Well, we're starting to see it now.
Look, like I've said many times now, I've said what I've said at the back end of Poch to now kind of thing, that I haven't seen light at the end of the tunnel. But right now, it's the first time, probably 3 games in a row now, is the first time I've seen that we're actually a team that is actually trying to get somewhere, and we've got a plan, and we're trying to implement this plan,
and it's working.
And I think I think that the cogs are in motion now. You can't say it's working because we've had 3 good results. We need to have
it's starting to work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The cogs are in motion, and we're actually starting to turn the corner now. And I don't want to say until kind of 5-6 games into next season that we've actually turned a corner, but I think you could definitely see that there is light at the end of the tunnel now. We're actually aiming to be somewhere, because before then we didn't look like we didn't know what we were trying to do.
Yeah, and I think the players are really starting to buy into it as well, which I'm really happy to see. And I'm just looking forward to next season now. Hopefully we can wrap up the season with a good result on Sunday. And I think the quick turnaround is going to help us.
Definitely.
Last thing, I want to talk about Zaniolo as well.
Oh yeah, he's been linked with Tottenham. I think the Spurs Express have given it like a tier 3.
So. No, with Fabrizio Romano.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, talk about the Fabrizio Romano link.
So he was talking about this potential deal. He said Tottenham are looking at the potential signing of Zaniolo from Roma, who's obviously a very promising youngster with a lot of potential. And he said the Spurs hierarchy are keeping tabs on him, and they're actively looking at any possibility to get him in. But Jose Mourinho does not see him as a priority for Tottenham at the moment. He's kind of an attacking midfielder who can play like in a front 3 and can also sometimes play in the central midfielder. He's fairly similar to like a Lo Celso type player, but he can also play on the wings as well. He's more comfortable on the wings than Lo Celso is. Look, he's a top talent, Zaniolo, and he really is serious talent. But
I've signed him on Football Manager quite a few times.
and he's been good for you.
Brilliant.
But whether he's a priority, I can see him not being a priority. However, I do think if we were to sell Ndombele in the summer,
could be one.
I think he could be one to replace him. If we were to get a big deal, say if we recouped our 50 million for
maybe a straight swap deal or something like that.
Maybe I think it would be one of those. If we recouped our money for Ndombele, we would go and splash it on him. But I don't think we would sign him otherwise. I can't see it. Right now.
I don't know if any of you guys saw, but he scored an absolutely brilliant goal midweek for Roma. He picked up the ball in the centre circle, or just below the centre circle, just inside his own half, beat 3 or 4 men, and then smashed it in the roof of the net. Absolutely sensational.
But it's good. We're looking at these type of players, big talents who would require a big fee. So hopefully it shows maybe we're looking to, maybe not this summer, but in the future, maybe splash a bit of money.
Well, there you have it. That is today's Tottenham update. Let me know if you've got any thoughts about any of the things we said in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs!